Are you leaving your back door open? Well, oh boy. Hold on a second. Okay. I feel like that was almost a blooper video. Well, this is Belinda Rosenblum bringing you today's Daily Money Minute from Own Your Money. And I want you to shut that back door, even if it takes a little bit of extra effort to give it that push, because this is what happens. I was just talking with a client recently, and we embarked, or she embarked really, on this big project that I was supporting her in. And it was organizing her financial paperwork, really all of her stuff, and creating the home into someplace that she wanted to be in and she was really more excited to be in. And this was all part of the rich life that we were looking to create for her. And it was so interesting because when we set the deadline, and remember, when you set a deadline, you want to make sure you have a firm date and a firm time, not like, oh, I'll do it next Friday or I'll do it in 6 months, because then it always seems to push out in the future. So we did that. We set it, and she said, okay, I'll try. And I said, you know what? That doesn't feel firm at all. It feels like you're giving yourself a total out, a total back door. And she said, you know what, you're right. And it's just like I quoted Yoda, and I said, you do or you don't do. There is no try. And so she said, okay, this is totally what I'm doing. I was making it okay because then I felt like I wasn't really accountable. This is partly why when my clients set a deadline for something, it goes into my calendar too. And then I know, and I keep a lookout to make sure that they've done the completion that they said. And in most of my programs, even there's an accountability partner that I either assign you or you can ask for so that we make sure that you get your work done, because accountability is just so important. So then we did that. We set a firm timeline, and she actually committed to it. It's a different place when you're not just trying to do something, but when you're committing to do something. And then she came back to me at the next session recently, and she had said, you know, when you commit to something, it's amazing how much you can really get done. So that's what I want to ask you today. Where are you leaving your back door open? And maybe instead you can actually commit. It can mean something when you set that deadline, and you'll follow through in a way that's really powerful and gets your stuff done. That's all part of owning your money one day at a time. Share this video. It's so important that we all start to not just have these big to-do lists, but get things completed. And closing the back door is key to that. Thanks so much. This is Belinda Rosenblum bringing you today's Daily Money Minute, because I want to see you own your money and own your life in this whole new way. Don't forget, shut that back door.